guys, this is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline, and today I'm doing another edition of Mayday's Journey. We're still up to volume 7, almost done with this volume, and we're up to issue 37. So, let's get started. Of course, I do Mayday's Journey every week because I'll be reviewing every issue of Spider-Girl. I can't believe we're up to issue 37 already in volume 7. But if you're following along, that's what we're up to. So let's get started. What happened in this issue is that we get to see Normie. He might have other thoughts about being friends with May. He might be going back to being a villain, and that's the mystery of this whole issue is he a villain? Phil hasn't been heard of in days, and he encountered Normie, so maybe he got kidnapped, maybe he died. We don't know what happened to Phil. That's a big mystery here, and Normie's getting close to Rapture, so yeah, that's a big mystery with Normie. Another mystery is what's going on with May's mom, Mary Jane. She's throwing up, she's getting sick, and she actually gets help or, goes to the doctor with Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. So I thought that was fun to see that these two women that were love interests of Peter, and Black Cat, is Black Cat. And she ends up being more friends with Mary Jane than she was with Peter. So I thought that was an interesting story. And we'll learn more about Felicia's life and how it's changed. And it's honestly a really good spin on the character. We also meet Felicity, who's Felicia and Coach Thompson, Flash Thompson's daughter. So she's actually going to be a pretty main part in the next couple issues. Then, May just have to dealing with all this stuff, like what's going on with her mom, what's going on with Normie. We also meet Julia Carpenter, a previous Spider-Woman. She needs help from Peter. So a lot of different stories going on in this issue, especially with all different characters. Still the gang war is going on, so what's going on with that? And we actually leave it off on two really good cliffhangers of the Green Goblin coming. Is he a hero? Is he a villain? And what's going on with Mary Jane? We don't have an answer, but it is a cliffhanger, which I know the answer, but you guys don't if you're reading it for the first time. But what I think about the issue, I thought it was a really good issue. I thought it was a really solid issue because we get to see a lot of stories progress, and I like that they keep an element of mystery throughout the whole issue. Again, with Normie, again, I know the answers to all these questions, but for new readers, did Normie really trick May? Is Mary Jane really sick? Is she on the verge of death? Who knows? And May has to deal with all these problems. So honestly, I feel like this is more of a supporting character issue because we get Jimmy Yama here. What's going on with him? A lot of elements of different supporting character stories, which I love about Spider-Girl. It's not just about May. It's about all these supporting characters. But their stories are developing a lot more than May's story here. It's a little less of a Spider-Girl story, and this is more of a personal life story, which are sometimes my favorite because I do like to see that this series is so great at balancing the personal life and Spider-Girl's life. So, and there's a lot of, again, jumbled up stories in a good way. With Green Goblin, that's more of a Spider-Girl story. With Mary Jane, that's more of a May story. So, really enjoyed it. Art's great. Story, again, great cliffhangers, so very solid issue. And of course, I'll have another review for Mayday's Journey, Spider-Girl issue 38, next week, next Sunday. So, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, Comic Frontline. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their ad situations. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.